Yay.
And we're going live. Yay!
Good morning. Good morning, Jen. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
everyone.
Amy.
Yay.
Are you ready for our first episode of the Jen and Amy show?
I was born ready for the Jen and Amy show. I feel like I've been practicing for 4 years for the Jen and Amy show,
Has it been that
honestly.
long?
Well, 2019, kind of fallish. So almost 4 years.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do when I actually meet you, like in real life.
I don't
I'm
know.
going to be like, oh
I
my
don't
gosh,
know.
you're so much taller than I think you are.
Yeah, I don't think I'm taller. Oh, do you have your coffee or your tea? What do you have?
I do. I have coffee this morning. How about you?
Yay. I have coffee as well. I
Actually,
have
let's
coffee as
ask
well.
people who are here, are they a coffee person or a tea person? Because I just assume
Okay.
everyone's a coffee person.
I
Let's see
do
who's
too.
here too. Do we have
Oh,
comments yet?
so many good mornings.
Oh,
Hi,
we do!
Christine. Hi,
We've got,
Pam. Hi, Nancy.
oh my gosh,
Hi,
we have
Corey.
lots
Hi,
of people
Kathy.
already.
I know. Look at that. Look at all the morning people hanging out with us.
Biscotti and a latte. Okay, tomorrow I'm getting my son up earlier so he can go on a coffee and biscotti run. No, not biscotti. I'm actually gluten free, but
Oh, that's
coffee
right.
run for
But
sure.
doesn't someone make gluten-free biscotti?
Not, I mean, probably, but not around here. Like, but there is a great place down the street that has gluten free almond cake, which is kind of like
Ooh,
biscotti.
yeah, that's kind of like biscotti. That sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
Kathy's a coffee drinker. Janetta's a coffee drinker. Hi, Janetta.
Cecilia's watching from work. Yes, so are we.
Coffee, tea. Yeah, so are we. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Linda. Penny drinks coffee. Rebecca drinks coffee. All right, so I would say it's kind of 50-50, coffee and tea.
Uh huh. And lots of people from all over the place too. Oh,
Yeah,
Tammy
I love
says she
that.
already made your keychain.
I saw that. I saw that. That was so cool. I told her that's awesome. Oh,
Like this
Kim
morning?
drinks Diet Coke. Yeah, this morning earlier in the comments.
Oh wow. So that
I
means it was a pretty quick comment, like a pretty quick project.
I think so. I hope
I
so. I
haven't
hope it was
actually
a
done
quick
it.
win. I've seen a lot of people post them, so I'm excited. Sometimes I make stuff and I'm not sure. I think it's cute, but I don't know if other people are going to like it, or maybe it's too complicated. But I really wanted this one to be just two layers. It's like faux leather on the bottom and heat transfer vinyl on the top. Or permanent vinyl. They could use permanent vinyl too. Oh, Debbie
Okay.
says she's gluten free also.
Oh, you know what? It's gotten a lot easier, I think, in the last few years.
To be gluten
Um,
free.
yes. In fact, so my son Jasper is actually moderating for us tonight. So if you see, or this morning, so if you see something that pops up in the chat that says Cricut Crafting Adventure, and it seems that's Jasper. So he's helping. He's actually he's a high school student, but he's not skipping school. He's actually just home for the day. So not for
That's what
this.
mine are too. Is he home because of? Oh no, but his is different. My kids' high school, the juniors are taking the ACT. So I have a
Mm.
senior and a sophomore, and neither one of them have to take it, so they stay home today.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
Jasper's a.
my
Oh, go ahead.
no, no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say he's taking a lot of online classes this semester, and so
Hmm.
he's actually in high school, but he's doing his first year of college. So he actually only has he doesn't have like the full high school load. So it's nice. It's
Yeah,
nice for
that's cool.
me. He only has to go to school 3 days a week. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh,
yeah.
Leanne says howdy, Jasper. Everyone's saying hi to Jasper.
Well, he's pretty handy to have around.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amy, do we want to talk about
Yes,
what's going on for today?
we do. I feel like something very special is happening today, but I can't remember what it is.
It's probably Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, something
I
like
don't
that.
think so.
Maybe it's
So,
hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's make lots of fun stuff with your Cricut day, is what
You know,
today
I
is.
actually that's probably a really good way to do it. Is there um so we I don't know. I mean, right now off the bat, we already talked about you want to show people your camping trailers, pairings
Yes,
and
let's
keychains?
see. Okay, so first, should we ask if everyone received the daily email just to kind of help us out, let us know that you're getting that daily email? We sent it at 9 a.m. and we sent one for free ticket holders and we sent one for VIP pass holders. So just
Yes.
kind of let us know in the comments. some emails don't go through, you don't get them, but we don't want you to think that we didn't send it because we did. And in that email, we sort of listed out today's workshops that are going to be available for you. And even if you're in the VIP, we thought you might want to, craft along with the free ticket holders and kind of keep up with what people are going to be doing in the Facebook group. So that being said, we have our schedule, and I'm on the schedule today. So is Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So here's one of my I made a bunch of different ones with different faux leathers. These are all from one of our sponsors.
And can I just show off what faux leather I got?
What did you get? Yes, show me. Ooh, pretty. Oh, I have that one in the back. Oh, and you got the dashed peach one too. That's one of my favorites. Oh, cute.
But then this is all like a bundle of boho leather colors.
Oh, I love that. So I use those for the earrings, like that yellow one, Jen. Yeah. I did the little earrings with the yellow and then just white. Yep, that's the exact one I used.
Okay, and I have to say I like the gold. I used to not like gold at all. I was like totally a silver platinum girl. And I'm really liking the gold right now.
So here's the same boho. I think this is like the where am I going? The pink one. I think it's that one, yeah. There's also a peach. But so I put the gold foil iron on, and it looks really cute in person, but it's kind of hard to photograph. So I ended up using a photograph.
I'm like, woo!
Woo! Look at you! And then let's see. I did the keychain in that one that you have.
Oh, that one. I thought that it was supposed to go this direction. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it can go any direction you want. And the really cool thing about the polka dotted peach, which is where all of these faux leathers are from, and it's funny because I've been using their faux leathers and they did not know who I was until I would say probably 6 weeks ago. And they messaged me and they said, it's weird, we keep getting these orders for these Christmas faux leathers that are all the same, and we asked people why are you ordering this particular set of faux leathers? And they said it was from my event, my Christmas event. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it was about 6 weeks ago that she messaged me and said, who are you? What's happening here? And then I told her about our event, and then she wanted to be a sponsor, which we're super excited about. But the cool thing about the polka dotted peach, not only do their materials cut really, really well, and I've cut every faux leather out there, they also do custom prints. So like you were saying, I thought it was supposed to go sideways or whatever. You can have it printed sideways. You can ask them to print it tiny also. Like I'm working on a special event for spring and summer earrings, which is still kind of a secret, but I asked them to send me some samples of this print that I really like in the big and the small. So it's super cool that you can really customize the prints that they already have and make the patterns go in the direction you want, which I think is cool.
Oh, that is cool. Anyway,
that's my little plug for the polka dotted peach. I'm obsessed with all of their stuff.
All right, so we'll move on quick from a second, but I just have to say, this one that it looks like it's like it's like the material that you would find at the roller skating rink on the booths.
Yes.
So it's like shiny.
But that's called glossy glitter. And I did one, it's kind of like like a taupe or a champagne color. But then I ended up getting every color in this because it cuts really well.
Like it legit looks like the 60s. It does.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And sometimes people want to cut chunky glitter, those glitter sheets with their Cricut, and it's a little tricky to cut, but this cuts really nicely. So
can you make me like a pair of roller skates, keychain that I could?
I'm working on that.
Really? Because wouldn't that be cool? And then like a tiny little, pom pom to hang from it. Oh, it'd be so cute.
That would be cute. That would be cute.
All right, so now people know exactly what our Zoom calls are like. She's like,
yeah, exactly. So Francis is saying, do average folks really wear these types of earrings? So it's, personal preference.
That's actually a really good question.
Yeah, I like to make fun and cute earrings, but I'll tell you the truth, I don't wear earrings. And my whole business is built on earrings, and I know you do. But the reason I wanted to also make a keychain was because there are lots of people like you that don't want to wear earrings or wouldn't make them because you wouldn't wear them. So I did want to give you the keychain as an option. And also, I think in the video, I mentioned how I gave you two different versions of the little tiny campers, one with a pre-cut earring hole and one without.
Yeah.
And if you use the version without, you can make it can be a decal. I saw someone put it on one of those glass tumblers.
Kathy
Wasn't it
did.
Kathy?
Yeah, she did the camping one that was the VIP, but then she had a big because she's doing one of those camper rallies this summer where like everybody comes into a campground and rallies, and so she was going to bring that along.
That's super cool. That's super cool.
Yeah,
so if you don't necessarily make earrings, that's okay. If you like the design, you can cut it from permanent vinyl and make it a decal. You can cut it from heat transfer vinyl and press it on a shirt or a pillow or, anything you want. So
yeah, I've actually taken one of your designs before, Amy, and the hat's bothering me inside. And I took it and I added a line fill for it for engraving and then made those cute little so actually I was going to ask you if it's okay if I did that with your camper one.
Yeah, for sure.
Because wouldn't that be cute? That's little
so
engraved earrings? Like
that really would. So cute.
I
love that.
Yeah, that thought.
So we're seeing in the comments that people like the keychain option. That's really good. We really try and think about you as the end user and the crafter. We really try and think about how are you going to use this file? Is it easy for you? Is it something that you can use in different ways? So I know with my earring files, I always give a with holes version and a without holes version.
Okay, so she said, I'm actually not doing a very good job of keeping an eye on the chat.
Oh, I'm
getting
taking
distracted
a look.
early.
No, we're good. But let's talk about the rest of the schedule. Do you want to do that?
Okay, I do. Actually, I'm going to try to switch it over here to my camera just to be all cool and top down. Okay, so we actually have...
That looks like my desk with all the faux leathers on it.
We actually have a printable schedule that people can go ahead and grab from the schedule page over at the cricketadventure.com. And that schedule actually lists everything. The schedule page is actually really nice too if you actually want to go to the website because it has the images of the projects as well. So it'll help you make your choice. But yeah, there's actually a lot going on today besides your earrings. There's also my notebooks. So you guys can see those right here.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yep, so we're actually engraving the piece of wood that's on it because you could totally take this off and engrave the cover itself. But, then if something were to happen, like the placement was wrong, then you would actually, be out of cover. So I decided it might be better just to actually have the wood piece that we can place on the cover. So, yeah.
I love that.
They're just fun. But those are a good find. And I actually have 3 different sizes I link to. And people are asking where I got the cute little passport thing, charm. And that is actually from Hobby Lobby. Don't you like that? I could see this would make cute little earrings. So.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Why didn't you tell me about those before we started?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I didn't think about it. Actually, I think it was kind of a last minute thing too. So this was at Hobby Lobby too, which is just kind of fun.
That is really cool. They have some really cool little charms and fun embellishments, don't you think?
I do. And actually, one thing that I thought was really cool about these notebooks is that often people are trying to find a gift that's for a guy, like something they can make for the husband or the brother or the kid, or even just somebody who's graduating. Like it could be a travel journal, it can be a next adventure thing, it could be notes for class, I don't know. But notebooks are something that I think everybody uses. So
that's a great gift. I love that.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And this time of year, a lot of people are starting adventures. They're, maybe graduating from high school or college, maybe moving, retiring. It's a good time of year for new beginnings.
Yeah, so I agree. That. So that's actually the notebooks.
There's nothing better than a fresh notebook that you get to start writing all your things in. I love that.
Were you one of the kids that couldn't wait to go school supply shopping?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And my daughter is the same way. It's really funny to watch.
What about the boys though?
Boys could care less. They're whatever. Do I have a pencil? I don't know. Yeah. They don't care.
Jasper's the same way, but my husband loves to go school supply shopping, so I actually let him do most of it.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, so we
I
also
love.
have on the
Hmm.
schedule, we have Sarah Edwards, how to add a photo shadow box. And we have
I
Abby
love that
Kirsten.
design. That design is awesome.
Yeah. So we actually have Abby Kirsten's photo adventure map, which she's actually showing you how to cut the shapes out of stickers print paper. So you can actually take your photo and then
Hmm.
create and then use her template, and then you can create, like, you can pop into the photo map the pictures, but they're stickers, which I thought was so cool.
I love that. There have been so many people that are super excited about her project too,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
really
no, I
neat.
agree. I did do one of Sarah Edwards out of photo shadow boxes.
Which is amazing.
But this is actually this is one of the VIP pass bonuses because I was trying to kind
Hmm.
of make some of those and show those off.
Hmm. But we get
And
the idea, right? So it's
yeah,
layered. So her project is layered cardstock like this, and it's got like a cute little beach scene. I'm looking at the picture, and then
yes,
there's a space for a photo, which is a
yep,
fantastic way to, commemorate a vacation or a special trip.
yeah.
So
And she
cool.
does the same thing in her workshop where she actually has kind of a shape that you can use to slice the photo so that you can position it just absolutely perfectly and then cut it to that exact perfect shape. So yeah,
Love that. That's awesome.
super clever. We have a few different photo, which makes sense with the whole travel theme. A couple of
Yeah.
projects that are like use photos. So
Hmm. I
yeah,
love that. Darla, mine does too. I don't go grocery shopping. I do all the other stuff, but I agree, Becky. Abby's map is awesome. I love that. Marcia, what's mystifying to you? Oh, engraving? Me too. Me
so
too.
engraving is it's so this is one of the things to think about when you're first starting to do the Cricut stuff is that every little thing is new, but at some point you
Hmm.
get kind of comfortable with doing the vinyl and the paper and stuff like that. And I have to say that kind of engraving and print and cut take things to kind of the next level for a lot of people because it's beyond cutting. It's like
Hmm.
something different. And the first
Yeah.
time you put that engraving tool in your Cricut and then you actually put a piece of metal in there, it's just like this, it feels a little bit like it's wrong. Like you shouldn't be able to do this, It's like a Cricut machine and you're like engraving metal and there's like little metal debris and stuff. So it's a little bit scary, but at the same time, it's really thrilling too. And it's not like we have that many opportunities for adventure in our day-to-day lives usually.
For sure. Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that. It's really the epitome of trying something new. Because
Hmm.
I think so many Cricut owners just are afraid of that.
Yeah.
Or just, they're like, how does that work? I think it's super cool. I love that you're showing people how to do that.
Well, once you
Um,
do it, it's actually easier than a lot of the paper crafting, I think,
mhm.
because you literally just put the thing in, tape it down, and then click and go, and then you can walk away. Sometimes it takes like half an hour. Even some engravings, if they're multi-layered, like really intense, can take up to like 24 hours to engrave, which I've never done one that takes that long.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, but you literally start it and walk away. So it's not like paper crafting when you're just waiting for the mats to come out and it's like more. Yeah, I
Right.
think it's. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
Jen, Francis is asking, can you engrave MDF?
I haven't tried that personally yet. Um,
Hmm.
so that's a really good question. I didn't know that you could engrave wood though before I started this. So I guess I don't see why you couldn't engrave MDF if you can engrave wood. It's,
Hmm.
I mean, we can engrave metal, which is harder than MDF usually,
Hmm.
maybe not always, depending on the type of metal. And we can engrave wood. So it would probably take a little tweaking, but I sense that there might be a blog post in my future
Yeah, no,
tutorial.
that's really cool. Emily says that she loves engraving grill spatulas for Christmas. And then that was a technique that she learned from you, right?
It
Engraving the
is.
spatulas. That was one of
That
your
was
really big engraving projects.
that was actually one of my first big Cricut like like brainstorms. Um, yeah, and actually I'm pretty pleased because nobody had thought of that before.
Right. That
So
was cool.
I know, there's not many things that you can claim out there and say, I thought of that first. That's cool.
Hmm.
So, I thought of that first. I'll
You
just tell
did.
you that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Um, Although my husband was a close second because we were trying to figure it out because there's a handle, right? And trying to get the handle underneath the rollers was impossible. And so I'm like explaining this to him, and he's like, okay, yeah. And I'm thinking, and he's walking into the bathroom to go take a shower. And are you one of those people that gets like your best ideas in the shower?
I do. I do.
Yeah. So I had just figured out to like flip it around and put the handle off the bottom of the mat. And I hear him
Uh-huh.
yelling from the bathroom. Like I was just starting to do it. And I hear him yelling from the
Uh-huh.
bathroom, put it at the bottom. So it was my idea, but
That's
just
funny.
barely.
Just barely. I love that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
That is awesome. Let me see.
But
So
Emily is one
Kathy's
of our
telling
tour
me just
guides.
to try it.
Our
Yes,
tour
she is.
guides. And
Emily's
she comes up
project
with
is,
her own amazing things.
yeah, Emily's project is amazing. I can't wait until tomorrow's coffee chat to show you her project. And then Lucy is also on the schedule
I was
today.
just going
She's
to say, Lucy's next.
one of our crafting buddies, and she's making a super cute card. She's calling it a mini bus pop-up card, and it looks very familiar, like a cute little camping van that we can't
That
mention the name of,
that
brand of.
everybody recognizes.
Yes, but it's really, really incredible. Lucy does the most amazing paper crafts. She likes to do a lot of 3D paper crafting, and she does some card making. So if you're interested in doing like 3D paper crafts and things like that, you're gonna love her work.
Yeah, Lucy is she's actually a mixed media fan. And so she takes everything to kind of the next level and puts so much attention to detail, and like it takes her like I don't know, weeks to come up with a design and just tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak. Like
Hmm.
she and Emily both do a lot of testing before they come up with their final design.
Yeah, they do, which is awesome.
But then we also have Michelle Price. Now Michelle is
Oh, I
actually doing
love this
something
project.
for 12 by 12 cardstock, and she has that beach tote, which I thought was just like a little like tote bag, but it's actually a gift box or a
Yeah, that
gift
is
bag.
really cool. And it's kind of cool because the name of her business, she's also one of our sponsors, is 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, the shop at the end. And it's
Yes.
funny because her web address is, you can't forget the shop because it's, instead of it being .com, it's 12 by 12 cardstock dot shop. Isn't that clever?
It
So I
is.
love that. Yeah. But that tote bag is amazing. It looks like a travel tote bag. There's a little Hawaiian lei, I think, coming out
I
of the
know the
side. I mean, it's
details.
just, oh, I have it here. Some little glasses. It's just the cutest thing. And then she's got it in her little display, her sample photo. She put some candies in there, some chocolates. It's a really cute little gift bag. I love her
Um,
project.
so Kathy over in the Facebook group, she actually made it and posted some pictures. So if people want to see like, somebody had made it, they should pop over
Yes,
to the Facebook group and check that out because it turned out so cute. I actually
so
really
cute.
want to do that one too.
I'm obsessed with that project. So that those are the workshops that are available right now, the regular workshops that are available inside of the platform, the course platform, Thinkific. And like we said last night in the kickoff, you don't need to watch those at any particular time. So it's not like one goes live at 9 a.m. and you have to wait an hour to watch the next one. You can pick and choose whatever you want to watch. And if you're on the free pass, you can watch those from 9 a.m. this morning Eastern till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern. So
Yep.
make
We're
sure
trying to
you
give
wa-
everybody 24 hours. So it's not
right.
like depending
So
on when you want to watch it
yeah,
or when you can watch it, you still have the 24 hours that everybody has.
right. And even if you don't get a chance to watch the video, you can still go on that lesson, download the SVG templates. You can download all, whatever downloads we have there for you. I think we have the packing list. And what else do we have on that page for them, Jen? The lesson page.
Um, we have the packing list, which is a printable packing list with it's packaged together. So the supply list basically packaged with the step by step, and it's like a really brief step by step. It's supposed to be kind of like a, just to keep your memory jogged. Like, oh yeah, I do this
Hmm.
part. Oh, I do this part. So it's going to be a really good reference for people who are on the free ticket for later, so that they can kind
Hmm.
of, oh yeah, I got the supplies for this. How again did I do that? And then it'll help you. So make sure you download
I love
that.
that.
And then
Mm-hmm.
we also have the template, of course. So that's going to take them to the download.
Right.
And there will be a zipped and an unzipped. And so they can go ahead and it's the same in each. So they can just get the files and the download from each of those or for one or the
I
other. It
love
doesn't
that.
really matter.
That's super helpful.
I
Kathy,
think,
I'm seeing your comment in the chat. You said, I've been there and there is nothing. Is there something we can help you find? Let us know.
okay. So yes, so she's definitely going to want to contact our help at cricketadventure.com. Because like they've got they've got the power. They can figure out all that stuff. But
Yes.
I do have. Should I show the kind of the mobile thing quick
Should
here?
should we just finish and talk about our two
Oh yeah.
excursions so we
Yeah, let's do
finish
that.
out our schedule? Okay.
Yeah.
So we have two excursions tonight, which are, like we talked about, they're deep dives into a topic or a technique or a training. It's not necessarily making a project. And tonight we have Joa Crandall, who is one of our crafty besties, and she's going to be
Mm-hmm.
teaching you all about design space for mobile and for tablets, which we know so many of you craft that way. So we thought it was a great resource to publish on the first day. So you have that information. She does an amazing
Yeah.
job explaining because it does look different, right? When you're
Mm-hmm.
in design space on a computer, you go to mobile and suddenly you can't find the buttons and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, and then tonight we have a very special
Ah!
live presentation by someone you may or may not have heard of. Her name is Jennifer Maker.
I think most
Um,
people have. We're gonna go in that have heard of camp on that one. Oh my
we're
gosh.
I know we're so honored and excited that Jennifer Maker is going to be taking us on an expedition into sublimation tonight, live right here on our YouTube channel. So if you found us here, you'll want to come back here at 6 p.m. Eastern to watch that. And Jennifer has prepared several really fun sublimation projects. And you know how she's so great at explaining everything from beginners to if you want to go a little further with it. And then she's going to have time for questions. So that will
Yeah.
be tonight at 6 p.m. And Jen, do you want to tell them what happens if they can't watch it live tonight?
Yes, sure. Actually, so the way we've set it up is so that there's going to be 24 hours to watch every single workshop or adventure excursion. So because tonight's live and it's going to be just for the time period and it's on YouTube, we're going to bring it back as a replay on Saturday. So on Saturday, it will be in the course platform with all the other workshops, and they'll actually be able to access it for that full 24 hours from there. So does
I
that
love that.
answer the question?
Yeah, I think that's perfect because
Okay.
we know that some people won't be able to catch it live, and we do want you to have the opportunity to watch it again because it's going to be super cool. And again, we're very grateful and excited to have Jennifer Maker do something live for us.
Yeah.
So yes.
Oh yeah.
But
So
yes,
that turned out really cool. Like that wasn't something we necessarily had planned, but she had some. So she had
yeah, we
got
had
hit
like
with
a
that.
scheduling conflict,
Yeah. So
and
it actually worked out
that
really, really
ended up
well.
yeah, that ended up being, the solution, and we're super excited.
I
We
am.
know that we know that y'all are like huge Jennifer Maker fans, so are we, trust me. So it's a really big deal for us. And I don't know if you've had an opportunity to go look at all the giveaways for the Cricut Crafting Adventure, but she's giving away a super cool sublimation bundle that's full of all kinds of stuff. So make sure you've gone over to our giveaway page on our blog,
Yeah.
on our website, and click on that and enter those giveaways.
So
Yep.
yeah, and we are going to have all of the. So right now, I see Jasper's been popping in some links occasionally into the chat. Good
Oh,
job,
awesome.
Jasper. But we are going to have in the description for this this YouTube live, we're going to have all those links too. But if they want to go, I already have those popped into the description for last night's kickoff, so they can go there and grab them too right now.
Smart.
But yeah, we've got the schedule, the giveaway page, and all those things.
Love that. So someone asked, Melinda asked, do we have to wait until this evening to watch Joa's excursion? And no, you don't. That one is there for you. Now, and
Yep.
actually, we're going to leave Joa's excursion up the entire week
Yeah.
because that's just helpful and it's about mobile. And I think, was
Yep.
it Monica? Someone said up a little earlier that, they get confused on mobile, and I totally get it. So you'll
Yeah.
want to watch that.
Yeah, and actually the course platform isn't super obvious on mobile either, so I'm gonna go actually just, oops, God, I keep losing my little.
I know when I smile or laugh, which I do a lot, they fall out.
I'm
But
just
yes.
not used to them.
Oh, so can you do that? Can you show? Because I think this morning in the Facebook group we had a couple people saying they couldn't find
Mhm.
their free ticket on mobile. Can you walk us through that real quick? Does
I
that sound
can.
good? Does everyone want to see real quick on mobile how to access the event? Yes, Marcia, 3 years. Well, I'm sorry, the VIP stuff. So the 3 year access, which is ongoing access for the event, we're limiting that to 3 years for VIP pass holders, and some of those things will be available the entire time, like the access to the printable workbook, the actual video workshops you'll be able to watch. After 3 years, with so many changes in Design Space, it's not really going to
Yeah.
be, the projects and the tutorials aren't really going to be relevant after 3 years. The only thing that we cannot guarantee for 3 years, and um, we've mentioned these things, are the VIP bonuses and our speaker bonuses. Our our speakers and our sponsors have been so generous about giving us special bonuses for a limited time. Most of them will be available to you for about 3 months. So be sure to, hop in and download any speaker bonuses, sign up for anyone's list you want to be able to grab their bonus. But those bonuses we cannot guarantee will be available for 3 years. Generally, it's three
It
months.
just,
I hope
yeah, it
that
didn't
helps.
make sense with the whole change. I mean, how many changes has there been in Design Space just in the last, I don't know,
Yeah,
6 months, 3 months?
yeah,
Like 6 weeks,
but
really.
right. But all the other VIP perks, like everything you can download, those will be, all the templates, the printable everythings. You can get all of those for 3 years.
Oh, Trisha's got a puppy, her grand, oh, she's puppy sitting her grand
Aw,
dog this morning.
oh, that's so
My dog was
cute.
scratching the door wanting to get in.
Oh,
Okay,
we've got some people that would love to see your mobile
the little mobile
demonstration.
thing. Okay.
Yes.
All right, let me just switch to my tap down again here.
Okay.
All right, I think they can see that. Can you see that, Amy?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, so this would be the sign-in page, and I used my son's email. Oh wait, I think I already signed in. So, yeah, I used my son's email, and he's like, "Mom, why did I get this?" Let's see. So you would just sign in here and put in your password, and
And
then,
and you got there from the link in the email we sent this morning, right? The
yep,
login link? Okay,
I did.
perfect.
Yeah, so you basically, the email that you signed up with for your ticket,
Hmm.
and then the password that you created. So if you haven't done that already, there was a link to do that in the email as well. Is that
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so you would do that, and or you can use the sign-in features. There's the Facebook, Google, and all those things if you have not signed in already for your account. Okay, so when you do that, you'll get a page that looks like this for the free ticket, or if you have the VIP, it'll say VIP. So you're going to want to tap that, and that's going to bring you right into this screen. Now for mobile, this does look different than if you were in the laptop, because there's a whole sidebar here of things that you don't see on mobile. So you want to tap, there's a little three-line hamburger menu up there, right there. Do you see it? You
Yes.
tap that, and it's going to bring you to this sidebar that's going to have things. Now things are collapsed, and so in order for you to see all the different workshops and things, you're going to want to go ahead and tap where it says today's workshops. And then you can go ahead and tap, and there's Amy Romeo's. So now you can see here where there's a button here that says click here to download the workshop templates, printable supply list and workbook. You guys might not be able to see that with the angle. So there is a
We can see that.
okay, there's a download transcripts as well. And then there is a packing list. And this again, the packing list, we actually have these linked on the website as well on a packing list page that has like links to all of the different materials. Just so that people, don't have to sit there and figure out, oh, where's Amy's leather that, they can go to the website and actually have a link that will take them directly to the polka dot peach and they can see that leather. So we try to make things as handy as possible. So we also have the click here for packing list links. And that again is that website page. There's a little bit about Amy. Doesn't she look cute?
Oh, so cute.
And then you can find more about Amy with her website. And then, I don't know, do you guys like this? We asked all the tour guides for a travel memory. So we thought this would be kind of fun to just kind of, help you get to know the tour guides a little bit more. Then many of the tour guides have a special offer that is for the people, that either something that they offer, as a special thing, or is going to be available just for the event. And then we have a link to the VIP pass bonuses, or not a link, we actually just show them. So if you guys are on the free ticket and you're like, oh, I'd like to go, be able to do more with this, then a lot of the people are, the designers, here, I'll switch this back. A lot of the designers, oops, there you are. Oops, now you are. Okay, I see you. Just to let you know you're on again.
No, that's fine. I'm working on something.
Okay, so
I'll be right back.
So we do co-working a lot too. Like we'll just be talking to each other, then all of a sudden oh, I thought of this, and then one of us splits off. Okay, so you'll also see a link to the VIP pass bonus for that designer, because a lot of designers actually came in and said, hey, here's an extension that I can give you more project designs or templates for that you can take this project further. Or as in Amy's case, you actually had what was your VIP pass bonus, Amy?
Oh, it's 6 really cute little travel themed earring SVGs. So I kept them all simple, the same 2 layers, so that it was just like the camper. But there's a hot air balloon. There's
did you do a hot air balloon?
I did do a hot air balloon.
I actually haven't looked at this.
Clearly you have not. You have not looked at my cute little. This is like my earring.
I have it. It's like the tray of earrings. You just walk around.
Well, I have a big wall up here. I don't know if you can see it. I have all my earrings, and I need my daughter to get up high on a ladder and hang them because I have a very specific color order and theme thing happening. But so this is one of my VIP bonuses. It's a cute little hot air balloon. Again, just 2 layers, so it's just I
think I'd look good in those. Don't you think?
Yeah. And this is that glossy glitter we were talking about earlier. So there's an anchor. There's a cruise ship. Oh, this one's cute. The little palm tree. So it's 6 of these SVGs. That's my VIP bonus. And it's been super popular. So yeah.
Oh, you know what, Amy? Somebody said that if you did yesterday's beginner course, so you'd already logged in, you have to go back and hit refresh or replay, and then you'll get the rest. You'll get today's. So that's actually a really good tip to know, so that when people have logged in one day, in order to get once we've switched it over to the next day, they're going to have to hit. She said replay, but I feel like that should be refresh, but maybe not. But that was Rashonda that said that. So thank you very much, Rashonda. That's helpful to know.
Yeah, thank you. That's interesting. We'll have to look into that when we're done, Jen.
Yeah. And Deborah asked where they can find bonus. So Deborah asked where she could find the bonus SVGs if she has the VIP pass.
That's an excellent question, Jennifer.
Should I show her on the mobile?
Yes, that would be lovely. If
you know what? I have the free ticket up, so I'm just going to tell her because I'm not in the VIP pass.
Oh, okay. So if you remember, I don't remember.
I do remember. Okay,
thank you.
Yes, sure. So that same sidebar that I showed you on mobile where you click to find the different classes. So if you're in the VIP pass, you're going to have a whole list of stuff because everything's available to you because you got the VIP pass. And then at the very bottom of that gray sidebar, it'll say workshop bonuses, and it'll say sponsor bonuses, and it'll say SVG bonuses. And so you'll actually see in there all the different VIP bonuses and be able to click the link to get the download. So
awesome. Thank you. Yeah. I knew that. I was just testing you to make sure that you knew the answer.
Yeah. I have to say there's so many moving pieces with the summit that it's really good that Amy and I did this together, because we each kind of have different pieces that we're more proficient at, or that we took ownership of and kind of worked through a little. So
Right. Jen remembers all the things, and I ask her the questions about the things that she remembers. Or I take lots and lots of notes.
Well, that's because I did all the graphics, and I think I did over 700 graphics for this event. So there's a lot of me saying, oh, look at how cute that project is. And, oh, there's the name of the project. And, oh, isn't this cute? Let's put this here, 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 and here. So, yeah, it's like at some point you just like see it enough times that you remember everything. But there is, 39 different workshops? So
yes, there's a ton.
So that's hard to remember.
It looks like in the comments, let's see.
Kathy, sorry, I'm laughing because Kathy said you should make squirrel earrings, and I'm thinking she's saying for that. Jen, but I didn't hear that
Probably.
part.
Probably. So CMT 5556. What if you didn't log in and do anything yesterday? So check your email from this morning. That email that we sent at 9 a.m. and it tells you if you have already logged in. Click here. If this is your first time logging in, click here, and you'll be able to get in. Oh, that's right, Shirley. That's right. I did offer. Oh, wait a minute. So my VIP bonus is a $15 credit to my SVG shop. The cute earrings is actually available to everyone. The 6 little extra SVGs, that's available to everyone.
How is that available to everyone?
Because it's my my freebie.
Oh, that's your workshop freebie? Is like more than just
That's
the
my
camper?
workshop freebie.
Oh.
I don't know. Am I confused? I think
You might
so.
be. I think that, I mean,
So just so y'all know, we do this literally. We did our stuff like 3 months ago. We set it all up 3 months ago. So even for those of us that have a good memory, it's a little easy sometimes to think, what did I include in that?
well,
So
and
yeah.
did you see me last night in the kickoff? I like started talking about the giveaways, and then I like started going off about the bonuses instead, because I was like,
Oh, but that's okay.
there's a lot. So
That's my freebie. That's my freebie on my speaker page.
it really is. Wow. That's pretty awesome.
And then I'm having to look back at my notes. And then the VIP bonus. The VIP bonus is my little bundle of just 1-layer earrings. It's
Is
like
that the
little set
seasonal
of
one?
12. Yes.
So that's what I was wondering, because I thought that was your bonus was the seasonal.
Yeah. Well, also it gets a little complicated for us because like Jen and I are sponsors.
And we're
So
we have 2
sponsor bonuses, we have VIP bonuses, we have freebies. It's a little hard to
Oh, you know what?
keep
That's
it
right.
all.
So Amy and I, because we're both sponsors for our event, she with her earrings club, which is amazing, and then me with my Procreate playbook, we actually have both the workshop bonuses, and then I have the excursion. Like I have a bonus for the excursion, and that which is my Procreate. I have a Procreate brush set, and then we also have other different things as well that we're doing. So it gets a little bit more so for us than for other people. But
Right.
everything is on that workshop page in the course. So it like legit says, here, click here for this, click here for this, click here for this. So yeah.
That's right. Yay.
All right.
I was just answering a little question.
Jasper says squirrel earrings are a great idea, just so you know. He does not have fierce ears, so I'm guessing he means for me.
He probably does. That's really funny.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So, what else should we talk about? Does anyone have any questions about today? Oh, Marcia is wondering if you can explain what Procreate is, which I think is a great question.
You know, my iPad is dead because I thought about pulling that out. So for tomorrow's coffee chat, I'll actually show you guys.
Plug in your device? That's a shocker. Okay.
It's not. She's laughing because half the time we have a Zoom call, my computer just dies out of nowhere, and she's like, Jen forgot to plug her laptop in. So yeah, It's become a joke. I've become the joke there. So
it's okay. We love you. So tell us about Procreate.
Okay, so actually tomorrow, tomorrow Wednesday, I'm going to be having the excursion is one of the two excursions is is how to create illustrated maps in Procreate. And I'll be showing how to actually go into Procreate, which is a digital app for the iPad. So there is that kind of caveat. But there are other, sorry, my things fill out now. But there are other drawing app like out there for the other tablets, but that are similar. So I think you could probably watch it and get an idea sort of like how those other ones would work. But Procreate is like absolutely amazing for just being able to draw and then create digital, like because you're drawing digitally, then you actually have a digital design. So a digital design then can go into Cricut very, very easily, and you can create stickers, you can create cut files. So it's almost like a cheat for being a designer. So it's you're still working with a pencil and paper, it feels like, because you're drawing with an Apple Pencil. So it's almost like if you were just to sketch out your design and then 10 minutes later you're actually holding something in your hand. So the first time I did that was when I was trying to create this cool little like debossed leather hair thing. And I'm like, oh, I'd really like a design that looks like a paint palette. And so I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. So I quick designed it, like drew a simple design in Procreate. And like literally 10 minutes later, I had an embossed cut out leather paint palette that I could use for a hair thing. So
that is
it was
so
crazy.
Cool. So when you're drawing, is it making the SVG, or how do you turn your design into an SVG that you can upload to Design Space?
Well, the cheater thing here is that you don't actually have to even turn it into an SVG. So
Really?
You can save it as a PNG file with a transparent background. And I actually have blog posts on how to do this. But you save it as a PNG file with a clear background, pull it into Design Space, and then you just choose Cut File.
Oh, that's so cool.
So basically,
but can it make SVGs, or can it create an SVG file?
No. So part of so InDesign, this is where it gets a little bit. I mean, that's really all you need to know is you can make it a cut file in Cricut Design Space.
Okay.
But for those that are actually like interested, and this I did not know this when I first started, so that's why I'm like kind of good at like teaching this stuff, because I like started at ground zero too. But there's two different types of design programs. There's a vector program, which actually is what you would use designers use because it's SVGs. So that's scalable vector graphic. So SVG programs work with shapes. Now raster programs, which is more like Photoshop, Corel, those are drawing programs basically, or painting programs. But basically they're using pixels. And so when you see stickers, for instance, and they have all the different colors and all the different brush looking things, and they don't look like shapes necessarily. They look like photos or something like that. Those are actually raster programs. So Procreate is a drawing program, so you can make stickers and things. But there's that cheat with Cricut Design Space where you can just draw, pull it in as a cut file, and it'll trace that outline, and you can cut it. So does that make sense?
Is super cool.
Is that
it does. It does make sense.
Okay.
It does make sense. And what if you're not good? Like, I'm not super good at drawing. Can I still use something like Procreate to?
You're speaking my language. Oh, I feel like I waited all my life for Amy to ask me this, because Amy tends to avoid some things because she's very, very focused. So it just, you asked.
Because I don't like being bad at things. So I did,
So actually, my hair is getting hot in the light. Okay, so actually with Procreate, there's some cheats. So like I'm all about the shortcuts and things. So cheat number one is you can trace something like a photo. So you can bring it in on one layer and then draw on top of it in another layer, and then poof away that drawing and you have your drawing that's really just a tracing. So that's like cheat number one. That's just really pretty fabulous.
That's super cool. I could do that.
So if you took a picture of a flower, you could go ahead and trace the flower, and it's like you drew it, right? Like you don't have to worry about perspective or anything like that. You just take a photo and then trace it.
That's super cool.
cheat number 2, which is another one, is using stamps. So in Procreate, you can actually have a drawing that's considered a stamp. So then you just would go ahead and, select it and then stamp, 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 stamp. So if you stamp it once, then it's like I have in my free library on my blog, I have like a unicorn stamp. So you stamp it and then you can color it in. So stamps and
I love that.
tracing. Yeah.
That's super cool. All right. I feel like I can handle that. Sherry's asking, what's the oldest iPad that would work with Procreate?
I do not know that off the top of my head, but I do know where to go for that information. And that would be Procreate .faq. I think it's procreate.com-FAQ. Or no, procreate.art/FAQ. And then it will actually tell you the which iPads are compatible. I have actually, so I have on my blog, WellCraftStudio.com, I have a ton of Procreate stuff. And I do have an intro to Procreate that's kind of a post that kind of talks you through how to do some of that stuff and check for those things and just kind of, learn a little bit more about the app. And then
Would you put that in the description when we're done with this video? Would you put the link?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
so,
it.
okay, yeah. Helpful. So time to move Jen off of her favorite subject. What else did we have today?
No, I love that. I'm just trying to see if we have any questions. Marsha's asking, can you use Procreate on an iPhone?
Actually, yes, you can. There is Procreate Pocket. But if you can imagine how hard it is to draw in a little notebook, like kind of smaller. It's I've seen people do it and they can make it really, really big and then do little details. But I feel like, especially since I'm getting a little older and my eyesight isn't as awesome as it was, that finding having the bigger surface kind of makes it or breaks it for me.
Oh. Melinda is saying that was my question. Let me go back and see. What was Melinda's question?
If people want to try Procreate and don't have an iPad, or what I did is I just went to the Apple Store and it's installed on all the iPads there, so they can try it. That
is a super, super cool trip. A super cool trick. Fran's asking, will the Jennifer Maker class be added to the VIP ticket after this week? Her live.
Sorry. Actually, so Jennifer Maker, yes. Her live will be a replay on Saturday.
Yes.
Is that what she was asking?
And then it will be, yes, I think she's asking, will it be added to the VIP ticket? So VIPs can
anytime.
Watch it. Yes.
Yep. Yes, they will.
That is awesome. Emily says her 9-year-old makes tons of stickers in Procreate using tracing. That's so cool.
I know. I hate to call it out, but when it my 2-year-old nephews were playing with Procreate and doing things, and somehow at Christmas time, my 8-year-old nephew pulled a drawing off the internet. He likes Starbucks for some reason. He doesn't drink coffee. He pulled the Starbucks logo off of the internet. I don't know how. Brought it into Procreate and was tracing it. Like, by the time I turned around, I'm like, how? But it's very intuitive.
Super cool. Yeah, my daughter learned about Procreate from you, especially, during quarantine and stuff like that. She was doing Procreate a ton on the iPad because she was home. And then she always wants to show you what she makes. It's so cute.
Well, she should show me more because I love it.
I know.
Let's see. I could see taking so Francis said I could see taking a photo of a stamp in Procreate, draw an outline of it to make it an offset. Yeah, you can add the offset in Cricut Design Space. You can also add offsets in Procreate. It's a little bit more convoluted. But golly, you feel so cool when you know how to do all the little tricky things. So
remember when Cricut Design Space came out with offset? It was like, because you'd been doing offset in Procreate for a long time. And then suddenly people could do it. And I think offset is like the biggest way to make stickers. It connects the dots for people that are trying to figure out how to make stickers. Yeah. So that was huge. Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Oh, Sonia's asking, what is your blog again?
Oh, it's WellCrafted Studio. So it's WellCraftStudio.com. And it's supposed to be helping you to live a well-crafted life. And it's supposed to actually encourage you guys to see yourself as being well-crafted. So, yeah.
I love that. And that the that'll be linked on your speaker page, right? If she can go to your speaker page today and get to
My
those
blog.
links.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, all the links. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Oh, so Melinda is now interested in getting your book and getting Procreate. Do you want to tell Melinda about your giveaway?
Yes. So I actually, for the giveaway, I'm going to give away an iPad Air and Starlight, and an Apple Pencil, because I know a lot of people are like, I would like to try this, but I can't, and I can't give everybody one. But I thought for this, it would be really fun to actually have that as a giveaway prize for the summit.
I
It
love
also
that.
comes
Yeah,
with
so
my
Melinda,
Procreate
make
book.
sure that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So an ebook, but if people want to purchase it, I actually have it right now for Cricut Adventures. So I launched it for the summit, so I actually haven't told people about it at all yet, really. And so I've actually got, for Cricut people, I've got an offer through my blog, WellCraftStudiocom. If they go to my front page, they'll see learn more. And it's an offer for $27, which is $20 off like the main thing. And it's also something they can do. It comes with the Procreate brush sets. It comes with downloads. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal.
And tell them how many pages this thing is.
I think it's
Because
168 pages.
it's
So,
168 pages, y'all, for $27. It's ridiculous.
and it
She's
comes with the
crazy.
brush downloads, the set of
She's
downloads.
crazy. And I told her that she needs to raise the price after this event because, I mean, 160 something pages for
Well,
$27?
okay, so what I did is I go through, most of it's Procreate because that's the piece that most people have problems with. But then I also give them an introduction, like a kind of an introduction to Cricut Design Space, so that
Hmm.
they can go ahead, because the whole idea is that they can take Procreate into Cricut Design Space and create. So I kind of like try to spell that whole process out so that in this one book, they can go ahead and do what I did, where they draw something and then they have actually something they created. So, you know,
I love that.
yeah.
I love that. So cool. Okay, so everyone, I hope, knows the schedule and what is happening today, all the workshops that you can watch if you're on the free pass for 24 hours until tomorrow. If anyone's having trouble logging in or anything with their account, send an email, please, to our team at help@cricutadventure.com, and they'll be able to assist you. I hope you're in the Facebook group, and if you're making things from the event, you'll start posting. We'd love to see your photos. If you're in
Oh,
the Facebook group and you're having a problem with your account, the Facebook group is not a great place to, talk about that because it's hard. We have so many, posts and hundreds of comments and things that we're going through. Make sure you send an email for help@cricutadventure.com.
yes, that's very important. And then also join us tomorrow for a coffee date and bring your own coffee, right?
Yay! Yes, absolutely. Super fun. Let's see if anyone has any final questions. And if
Oh,
not,
Ardith said she bought my book and it was easy to learn. That makes me feel so happy. I've worked on this a really long time, and it's definitely a labor of love.
that's awesome. Yay. And so join us back here. Don't forget tonight, 6 p.m., right here on our Cricut Adventure YouTube channel, we're going to have the Jennifer Maker live expedition into sublimation. So you don't want to miss that. Jen and I will be here. We will be in the chat. We'll be answering questions and just helping. Jennifer will be on video and her team will also be helping in the chat. So bring your questions. We'll have plenty of people to answer questions for you. But we're
Yeah.
super excited about that. So we hope you'll come back for that.
Yay! Thanks again
Yay.
for joining us. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.